Yo, what's up? It's your boy Roshi. So, as you can see, those are the fish that we are catching. And I will let you guys know, today's video will be up a bit later just because I've had a bunch of things that I had to do today. But we have to catch a blue tang. There's a cobia, I believe I'm saying that correctly. And the last fish, I apologize just greatly because the last fish, I recorded catching 2 of the 3. The third one I never caught because it was just taking too long to actually catch it. I will catch it later. By the way, here's the blue tang. That fish, it just won't even be in the video because I accidentally somehow deleted that portion of me catching the first 2 fish. So I apologize for that. But the blue tang, if you can't tell, that's Dory from Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. It's really an incredible fish, honestly. It reaches about 5 to 15 inches. Oddly enough, its flesh is poisonous, which I guess isn't really that odd when you think about how marine life kind of works. A lot of fish, or just a lot of marine life in general, and even just animals in general, the brighter they are, usually is an indicator, hey, don't eat me, because if you do, you'll probably die. And that's kind of their defense mechanism, in a way. It's just interesting to look at. Apparently they can change colors. So Dory can go from pretty much the blue that you know Dory as to a darker purple. And that's really cool, in my opinion at least. It's kind of like a mood fish in a way. I guess depending on their mood, they can change color. They only eat algae. So Dory, she only ate algae. And because they eat algae and the environment that they live in, they help coral. They help coral more or less keep algae at a manageable level to a point where they can actually protect themselves from the algae while other animals eat the algae off of them. It's incredible, really. Just a cycle of life. Coral is also incredibly awesome in my opinion, considering that some coral has been dated to live up to like 5,000, 7,000 years and is still currently alive. Apparently, coral may not be able to die. Well, obviously it can die. I don't know if you guys have heard, but the Great Barrier Reef isn't exactly looking so great right now. And not just that, but coral all over the world. Usually, if I may be completely wrong on this, but I believe if you change the temperature of the water wherever the coral is at by 1 to 2 degrees, it can just die within a matter of probably months. And that's honestly, it's sad because it kind of proves that global warming is obviously real. I never thought that it wasn't, but it should have been able to prove to everybody else that assumed that it was fake that it's real. But I guess not enough people actually care about that. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, that's that. I'll hop back in when I actually catch the cobia. So yeah. Hello, here we are, the cobia. So, the cobia, this is an interesting fish. It's found in North America pretty much, or along the Gulf Coast, I believe. I may be wrong on that too. I just looked it up just before this video or recording this video, and I may be wrong on that, but these fish, they can get pretty big. Apparently they can reach up to 6 feet and weigh around 100 pounds, which is really big. Interestingly enough, they mainly eat crustaceans. Crustaceans being things like crabs, things that have, I guess you could say, a crust, body armor on outside. shell. So things like crabs, lobsters, shrimp, I guess those are what they mainly eat. But apparently, if the fish gets big enough, they'll even eat their basically younger cobia. So they can eat other fish as well, and they also eat squid. Because if you don't know squid, they're smaller than what they may look like in just odd movies that show off giant squids and things like that. There is a giant squid that exists, and apparently, I believe it can reach up to 50 feet or something like that. But the squid itself isn't necessarily giant. It's giant in comparison to other squid. It's more or less its tentacles. The two longest tentacles, I forget the exact name for them, but those usually reach maybe half or more than half of the actual squid's entire size. It's really interesting. That's pretty much it for me. So if you guys like the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And if you don't like the video, it's perfectly fine to leave a dislike. But if you think there's a way for me to improve on these videos, then leave some kind of constructive criticism to tell me how you think I could improve on the video. Or better yet, maybe you could do it yourself and become hugely popular or something like that. Anyway, I hope the best for you guys for the rest of your day. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.